We saw the two men who want to be president pour it on today in the same state, same time. It's the must-win battleground state of Ohio, and 41 days before your voice, your vote. President Obama campaigning there, as well as the challenger under so much pressure. And today, ABC's David Muir went one-on-one with Mitt Romney not long ago, and he's here now. David.
Diane, good evening from Ohio, where I did talk with the governor just moments ago. I asked him about those brand new poll numbers out today. They were not good. A reality check for this Romney campaign. And I asked the governor whether or not that secretly recorded video in front of those wealthy donors is playing a role in bringing those numbers down.
We'll win Ohio again. We'll finish what we started.
We're going to win in Ohio. Thank you so much. Let's take back America.
Call it the Buckeye Brawl with both the president and Mitt Romney here. But perhaps the biggest punch today from that newest poll. Romney trailing President Obama by 10 points here in Ohio, down by 9 points in Florida. And just before we came on the air tonight, we asked the governor about those numbers. I'm curious what you would say to some of your supporters tonight, your donors, who might be concerned that this could be slipping away.
Well, I'm very pleased with some polls, less so with other polls, but frankly, at this early stage, polls go up, polls go down.
There are some who believe that these polls are just now a reflection of that videotape last week. You were talking to donors, talking about the 47%.
And so my job is not to worry about those people. I'll never convince them.
You said, my job is not to worry about those people. I'll never convince them they should take personal responsibility. And I'm curious who exactly you were talking about there.
Well, I think as you look at the national polls, you see that I'm tied in the national polls.
What about the people you said you couldn't convince to take greater personal responsibility? Those are heavy words. Who
what I'm talking about is a political process. I don't expect to get 100% of the vote. I know I'm not going to get 100%. I hope to get 50+% and make sure that I become the next president.
In the wake of that video, Romney up with a new ad, straight to camera.
President Obama and I both care about poor and middle-class families. The difference is, my policies will make things better for them.
But tonight, the president continuing to take aim.
I don't believe we can get very far with leaders who write off half the nation as a bunch of victims who never take responsibility for their own lives. I don't see a lot of victims. I see hard-working Ohioans. That's what I see.
Also revealed in the new poll is a huge deficit for Romney among women. The president with a 25-point lead among women in Ohio, a 20-point lead in Florida. We asked Governor Romney about his most powerful surrogate, his wife. We heard from your wife, Ann, who was responding to criticism from within your own party.
Stop it. This is hard. You want to try it? Get in the ring.
I know you've been in the ring before, you've heard it all before, but when you hear your wife that fired up about the incoming fire, I'm curious what you think and what you say to your wife.
Ann is a very strong character. She doesn't like it when people go after me, but I'm just fine. I got broad shoulders.
But you know, about that criticism from within their own party, I did ask the governor if there are any changes in store at his campaign. He said we're always tweaking message, but he indicated no changes at the top as far as staffing is concerned. And in fact, as we were taking off the microphones, Diane, done with the interview, he joked if there's a change at the top, it's going to be my wife I put in charge.
All right. Thank you so much, David Muir, reporting in from Ohio tonight.